Hi, it's Tara here, and we're going to do a yoga practice that is for the waxing moon. So just after the new moon, when you've had a bit of a rest and you really feel like bringing your energy back up. This is about pulling energy in and gathering it and lifting yourself up, becoming inspired and energized to get you through, to help you through that first part of the moon cycle. So what we're looking at is a bit of a stronger practice, a bit of a more active practice. If it's a bit much for you, just slow it down, take it at your own pace, and some of the postures, just find your own level within it. So don't push yourself too hard, but just setting the intention to energize yourself, to lift yourself up, and ready for taking action in your day and for the next couple of weeks of the month, okay? So just starting in standing position, making sure your knees are soft, you're gently tucking down, so the tailbone's dropping down and you're pulling in just above the pubic bone. Shoulders relaxed, arms soft. Feeling both feet into the floor, the right foot and the left foot, and your hands reaching down and your gaze is straight ahead. Just coming into a couple of nice deep breaths as you breathe in and breathe out. And again, breathe in. Reaching up, press the feet into the floor, come over to one side and then up and over to the other side and back to center. Reach up and back and dropping your hands down, looking straight ahead, and then just dropping your hands back by your side, hands reaching down to the floor, knees soft, gentle tuck in. Alright, so we're just going to take our hands to the hips, bending the knees, right foot back. Nice big wide step and really coming into a stronger position with the waxing moon. So bending into the front leg, pressing the back heel down and then taking the arms up, head back. As you sink the hips down, the hands reach up. The more you bend into the front leg, the stronger the back leg becomes. Just 2 or 3 nice deep breaths here. And looking forward, releasing, stepping forward and changing legs, taking the left foot back. So the more you bend into the front leg, the stronger the back leg becomes. Hips sinking down, arms reaching up, soft face. A couple of nice deep breaths here. And looking forward, hands to the hips. And stepping back up again. So we're just going to take the right foot back halfway now, lifting up on the inside of the feet and the inside of the thighs, and just either holding opposite elbow, or you can come into reverse prayer behind your back, or interlace your fingers behind the back, whichever one you prefer. Really strong legs, head back, breathe in, lift the tail, arching the back, looking straight down at the top of your mat. You're stretching into the back of the front leg. So you can hold here, and if you want to, you can drop the forehead down, bring the arms up and over. And breathing, come halfway up. Exhale all the way up, bending the front leg to change sides. So take your time, pressing the feet into the floor, lifting up through the arches, the inside of the thighs. And again, just choosing which way you want to put your hands. Pulling the shoulders back, squeeze the thighs, head back, breathe in. Lifting the tail, pulling your shoulders back, you're arching into your back, looking straight down at the front of your mat, stretching into the back of the front leg. And then if you want to, you can drop the forehead down, coming over your front leg. And breathing, come halfway up. Exhale all the way up, stepping forward and just rotating your wrists one way and the other way. So bringing the big toes together, heels slightly apart, we're going to come into triangle pose. So bending the knees, right foot back, nice big step. Rotating the thighs out, tucking under, lifting up the inside of the thighs. Shoulders down. Turning your head to the front hand, sink into the back hip, reaching out and down. So you can rest the bottom hand on your shin or bring it in front of your shin to get a bit more rotation. Nice strong legs as you look up at your top hand. A couple of deep breaths here. And if you want to, taking the top arm behind the back to get a little bit more rotation, pressing the hips forward, chin stays to the top shoulder, and then you can bring the top arm all the way over. And I want you to press into your feet to come up, turning the palms down, bending into the front leg, checking your back arm. Remember to tuck under and rotate that knee out. So we're holding, our deep core is holding some strength. The more you bend into the front leg, the more you press the outside edge of the back foot to the floor. And release, and stepping back to the front and just coming back into standing, into 2 feet. Arms reaching down, gently tucking under so we're not locking into the back of our knees, tailbone dropping, pulling in. Bring some weight into the balls of your feet as well so you're not leaning back. And the other side, so hands on the hips, bending the knees, left foot back. Nice big step. Arms out, shoulders down, reaching out and down. Gently lowering down the bottom leg, bringing the hand in front of the shin if you want to. Looking up at your top hand. Top arm behind the back, pull the shoulder back, press the hips forward a little more. And then if you want to, over the top. And coming up. Turning your head, so arms reaching out, shoulders down, outside edge of the back foot to the floor as you bend down. Again, checking that you're tucking in and rotating the knee out. You're not leaning back into your upper back. And stepping forward, coming back to standing. Closing your eyes, looking straight ahead, feeling yourself standing into both feet. You can have your feet together, or your feet hip width apart. Make sure your knees are soft and you're gently engaging by tilting the pelvis under slightly. So we're just going to come into a sun salute, which is a lovely sequence that really lifts your energy up. And we're going, if it's a bit much for you, if you're just starting out, you can just take your time with it. There's no need to rush from one posture to the next. So just standing, looking straight ahead, take a deep breath in. Dropping the hands down and shoulders and coming into a flat back. And then dropping down, just grabbing your legs wherever you feel comfortable to. Whether it's the back of your knees, your thigh, your calves or your ankles. Bring the hands to the floor, bending the knees if you need to. Breathe in, look up. And then bending the knees to step the right foot back into a lunge, looking forward. So just looking forward along the floor so the chest is open. So we're going to step back into plank. You can come through hands and knees, like that, or you can come straight back into plank. Shoulders are over the wrists, hands are pressing into the floor. We're going to lower to the floor so you can come down in one piece, or you can bring your knees to the floor. And then lifting up into cobra, pressing the feet into the floor, shoulders down. If that's too strong for your back, you can just come onto your forearms. And we're going to lower down to come into down face dog. Tuck the toes under, breathe in and coming up. Both hands pressing into the floor, sit bones lifting up to the ceiling, marching from heel to heel if you're a bit tight in the back of the legs. Your head's hanging down, looking at your feet. Both heels down. So again, either coming through hands and knees or bringing the right knee into the chest, look up. Shoulders come forward as you step forward. Sometimes it takes a little while to get your leg right up to the front, so just crawl it up if you need to. And then bending the back knee to step forward into your forward bend. And bending the knees slowly rolling up to standing, breathe in. Dropping your hands and shoulders down. Arms by your side. And the other side, breathe in. Dropping the hands and shoulders down. Arching into the back. Dropping down to a forward bend. Hands to the floor, bend the knees, breathe in, look up. Stepping back into a lunge with the left leg. Shoulders down, chest open, squeeze the back thigh. So you're going to either come onto hands and knees or step back into plank to come into plank. Looking at the top of your mat. Lower belly gently lifting to the spine. So either coming straight down or on your knees coming down and into cobra. Feet pressing into the floor. Lips closed, nice deep breath in and out through your nose. And coming down. Pressing up into down face dog. Lifting up the inside of the thighs from the knees. Press both hands into the floor. Relax your neck. Tailbone lifting up to the ceiling. And then either coming onto hands and knees to bring the left foot forward into a lunge or bringing the left knee up. Look up. Stepping forward. Open the chest. Bending the back knee to step forward into a forward bend. And then bending the knees, slowly rolling up to standing. Breathing, reach up. And dropping the hands and shoulders down. Arms by your side. So just closing your eyes, feeling into your feet. And just notice how that feels for you. Notice the energy lifting up, feeling energized. So you can repeat that another 1 or 2 times if you want to. And just stepping back into the middle of the mat. So we can come into tree pose. So again, we're looking at really pulling our energy in and up, really engaging our pelvic floor, because a lot of our energy is lost when we have a weak pelvic floor. So we want to make it nice and strong just through our lifestyle and the way we practice our yoga. So coming onto the right leg, you need to tuck under and imagine you're pulling energy in and up just for you. Bringing the hands into prayer position. Hands are just soft. Pulling in and up. And then drawing the other foot to your ankle, knee or thigh. So it doesn't matter if you're at your ankle, your knee or your thigh. Push the foot and leg into each other. You want your hips around, square to the front, and then you start working your knee back and tucking under. Soft shoulders and face, keep breathing. Now holding the abdominals nice and strong, you can reach the arms up. And releasing back down for the other side. So coming onto the other leg, again pulling in and up, tucking under, lifting up in that supporting leg. So it's nice and strong. Try not to lean back, you need to be holding in. And then drawing your other leg to your ankle, knee or thigh. Pushing the foot and leg into each other. Hips square to the front, tucking in. Don't lean back in the shoulders. Keep your weight over your supporting foot, and then you can reach up, feeling this getting stronger. And releasing down when you're ready. And just coming into another nice one to energize us and make us nice and strong in our legs. Bending the knees, so you're really sticking your bottom out. And then reaching the arms up. If it's a bit strong there, you can bring your arms wide. Otherwise, looking up at your thumbs. Bending down into both legs. Don't let the knees come in. Keep them over your feet. And release. And breathe in. Squatting down. Reaching up. A couple of nice deep breaths here. And coming up, and back to standing, gently pulling in. And just closing your eyes or looking straight ahead, feeling the feet into the floor, feeling open, feel that energy rising in you. And opening your eyes and releasing. So if you want to add one of the other routines onto this one, but make this one the main one for when you really want to energize yourself, especially with the waxing moon. As we get past the new moon and that energy is rising, we want to really harness that and drawing in and up. Your pelvic floor is all about your, mostly about your posture, to be honest. So it really just letting that tuck happen, and we'll do some more work on that at another time. Thank you.